Alright everybody, welcome back. I'm Madster here. We got One Piece chapter 962. We were on break last week, I believe, right? Yeah. But I just reread last week's chapter, and it was basically the boar incident. We got to find out what happened, and we find out like, oh, the pig's chasing down its child. It wants it back, so it's crashing through the town, eating buildings and people whole, and just destroying everything. And the dude that Kinemon stole the piglet from finds his way back. Pardon me, and tells him like, "This is your fault. It's chasing the pig, and it ate my two friends and that lady, that Otsuru." And Kinemon's like, "Oh," and loses it. And he takes on the boar god on his own. He actually stabs it in the snout, and it looks like he's doing all right. And then the boar god flings him. Kinemon insults him. "You call yourself a god?" And then he smashes Kinemon. Kinemon's like crying, and he's, well, I don't know if he's really crying, but he's dying, it seems. And he's like, "Yeah, well, if Osuru's dead, then I want to die too." He's not really dying, but he's really hurt. And that's when Oden takes over. He holds up the little pig and he yells at the god. He's like, "You looking for this? I feel like having some boar stew." And then cuts him down. Odin 2-sword style Paradise Falls. Names the move after himself. That's a bold man. Cuts down the boar god. All the people were eaten whole, so no one died, and they all got free. The town was destroyed though, but hey, whatever. And then right after this happens, everyone's like, "Wow, that was really cool." I mean, he caused it, but that was wow. And Kinemon's like, yells, and he's like, "Everyone, I'll tell you what really happened here." And then Oden hits him in the head, knocks him out, and he's like, "Whoa." Knocks him out, and he's like, "There's no point, man. Don't be stupid." And then right then, the retainer of Oden's dad hands him the note saying, "You're disowned." And it doesn't bother Oden at all. It says banished from the capital, and he even yells up at the palace, and he's like, "This just means you guys can't handle my greatness. I'm gonna go find something better." And he just leaves. And then Kinemon and Denjiro are like, "Wow, that dude's amazing. I'm going to follow him till I die." And they're like, "No, I am. No, I am." And they chase him down. And everyone's jealous. Like, "Oh, I wish I could go with those guys." And it's cool. It even has like a little feat. It says, it's said, or a legend, it's said that day that the one hesitant step everyone took to follow Oden caused the city to tilt. That's funny. So Oden leaves with Kinemon and Denjiro in tow, and they go to Hakumai, and they talk to Yasue. And you hear a vassal say, "Oh, he's been expecting you." And he's like, "No, I haven't. Why would I be expecting someone like you? What are you doing here?" And Oden's like, "Uncle." Oh, and wait, right before that, this vassal dives into a puddle and is like, "Walk on my back. There's a puddle here." And then Oden says, "Uncle, get rid of this dude." He's like, "Don't call me that." And no, he's not. He's my new manservant, they call it. And then it's Orochi, Kozumi Orochi, Kozumi. And that's the end of the chapter. So pretty wild. And so I'm pretty stoked to see where this goes from here. This Oden flashback has been awesome. It's gonna continue to be great, I'm sure. So let's get into it. Chapter 962, One Piece, the Daimyo and his retainers. We get the cover page of, oh my gosh, it's a big lady wearing a shirt that says "Smile." She's got like a Lucha Libre mask on, and she's kissing the shit out of some guy. It's a Marine. Gang Bege's Oh My Family, Volume 12. We stumbled upon an intoxicated vacuum-kissing devil and her pursuers. And the Marines are trying to stop this big lady. That's funny. Alright. Wano Country, Hakumai. After being exiled from the capital. What? Are you really leaving, Sir Oden? We will be free of your trouble, but it will be lonely without you. I heard that there was a beast living in Kuri, a monster by the name of Ashura Doji. Oh. And then this is Yasui. Kuri is a cancer upon Wano. Even Lord Sukiyaki does not touch the place. Kuri has become a haven for fleeing criminals. As soon as one crosses into Kuri, the laws of the shogunate are meaningless. Although, if they are not strong enough to survive in Kuri, then they are only delaying their death sentence. Kuri is so lawless it might as well not be part of this country. And this, of course, where Oden chooses to be. How interesting. I think I will take my own tour around the country. This is the room he stayed in. Just look at this place. How could he make such a mess? It's just destroyed. As Yasui and some guy looking on. We should demand compensation. Well, I would rather just pretend a natural disaster passed through. Lord Yasui, you are too soft on Oden. Yasui says, the money is gone. Yes, it was locked in a safe, but... And then Orochi, I hate to be a snitch, but I saw what happened. It was Lord Oden. He stuffed all the money into a bag. Bullshit. I'm sure that was Orochi. This guy yells, I knew it! He repaid our hospitality by robbing us. Unforgivable. And Yasui's thinking, if Oden was responsible, he would have done it in a more spectacular manner. True. He would have just held it up and like, I'm taking this. Yasui says, are you certain, Orochi? And Orochi flinches. Yes, please forgive me. I was just too scared to stop him. Yasui kind of is like, After leaving Hakumai, we got a shot of Oden with, of course, with Kanemon and Denjiro in tow. Oden and his followers caused many incidents on their way to Kuri. How long are you two going to follow me? Forever! We adore you! He looks disgusted. What are you two doing? As your servants, we must stand guard. They're standing out in the rain while he's at this building. Come inside already, you dolts. And they walk in. What are you doing? Oden says, I've decided to keep a log. Apparently sailors from the outside world do the same thing during their voyages. And so from then on, their exploits were recorded in Oden's logbook. We need to get Oden's logbook. In Ringo, we encouraged two hungry brothers covered in filth. Younger brother Kikunojo, son of the former head of the Hanayanagi school, Izo. They danced on the streets to get by, but the locals treated them scornfully. I learned that they were raised in a dancing school, but their family was torn apart after their father was arrested and convicted. And it's just, we got a shot of Oden. They're all just eating around a fire, and he's kind of yelling at them, it seems. Oh yeah, eat up, you little brats. They scarfed down the Oden we made with tears streaming down their faces. In Kibi, there was a demon that would steal human hair. It did not matter whether his victims were dead or alive. And we got some shot of someone cutting hair. And there's a corpse and there's a live person. He turned out to be a weirdo who used the hair to make brushes so he could sell them to make a living. The demon of Kibi, Kanjuro. So that's why he's an artist, I guess. He came for my hair, so I beat him up. He has been following me ever since. Oh, I yield. I thought you were a corpse. It seems that he was persecuted in the past, but you reap what you sow. In Udon, there were rumors of a heinous mountain bandit. He would fight any man he locked eyes with and kidnap any woman. Why do you guys keep following me? But it turned out to be Raizo, a genius ninja who resigned from the Kozuki family's Oniwabanshu. He was heartbroken after being rejected by a Kunoichi, former member of the Kozuki family's Oniwabanshu, Raizo. Lord Oden, I am sick of living and hiding like some hermit. The lawless land of Kuri. We got a big shot of Ashura Doji pouring snake blood into a cup. Kozuki Oden is coming to Kuri? The Shogun's own blood, huh? I would love to kill him. Bring him to me. Yes, sir. A couple of samurais looking on. I hate privileged people with power the most. The unstoppable monster of Kuri, Ashura Doji. Where is Sir Oden? Everyone's sitting around a fire, all the followers so far. We got 6 of them. He said he was going to relieve himself. I think he went south. I thought he said that yesterday. He often disappears for a day or two on a whim, right? And then Denjiro, hey, wait a second. Kuri is to the south. What? How disgraceful. I swore that I would die for him. Kanemo takes off. But I am late to the battle. Look, the front gate is broken. After I broke open the gate, I was overwhelmed by the stench of blood, sweat, and corpses. And it's just a shot of Oden with both his swords from behind and a bunch of bandits in front of him. So you are Kozuki Oden. I was disowned. That is no longer my name. And then back to the log. It was as if the entire world turned its killing intent and directed it towards me. The bandits, one of them's almost licking his sword. The rules there seemed simple. One is free to enter, but leaving would mean death. How stifling. Such an environment is unfit for humans. And then Oden looks onto the crowd and says, tell your boss that a samurai has come. Cool. And he jumps into the air and back to the logbook. Never leave. That is the kind of rule I hate the most. Hurry, look for Lord Oden. the scabbards, the future scabbards are running in. There is dust coming from the mountain. He must be there. Sir Oden, we are here to help. They followed me even out here. Sorry, I just finished up here. And it took all night. I cannot believe it took that long. Oden is sitting on top of a downed Ashura Doji with arrows sticking out of him, blood running down, and everyone else is just down. So this is the power of the infamous Ashura Doji. Ashura Doji, hurry up and kill me. It was inevitable that my life would end like this. I have no regrets. Oden says, hey, you lot. Do you still adore me? I will be needing your strength and wits. I have decided that I want to become the king of these scumbags. So the guy goes, huff, huff. Running around. Oh, this is the dude that handed him the disowned letter. Back to the logbook. It was a hellish land filled with the stench of corpses. But Oden used his overwhelming might to round up all the ruffians of Kuri. Oh, then maybe this isn't the logbook this time. And turned that hell into a peaceful and prosperous place for its inhabitants. This dude's showing the Shogun crying of the article about Oden, and then Yasuo's looking at it proud. Only he would be able to do something like this. A bunch of people in the background are cheering. He really changed that Kuri, and we got, what's his name? I can't remember. We got that demon fox in the former Daimyo of Ringo? I can't remember now. Suru. Having heard of his remarkable exploits, Shogun Kozuki Sukiyaki reversed his decision to disown Oden. Then we got a shot of Oden and all of the Ashura Doji included, all of the scabbards cheering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still, and then Duke dogged them and I can't remember his name, the cat. He then declared his son Daimyo of Kuri. Our very own Lord Oden is going to become Kuri's Daimyo. We did it! With this, Kuri will become a proper region. It is hard to believe this is finally happening after all that hard work. A bunch of people in the streets cheering. Then we got the scabbards and Oden. Congratulations, Sir Oden. Daimyo. Yeah! Everyone's cheering. Is something wrong, Ashura? Well, this is the first time I have seen what peace looks like. Thank you, Oden. Enough with that sappy talk, and he kicks him in the face. Ashura Doji draws his sword. And Oden says, although now that you mention it, a daimyo requires retainers. I would rather not have some uptight officials following me. So you guys will do. Can you be my samurai? And they all start crying and look on. Lord Oden, Gua, get off of me! Your snot is dripping everywhere. 6 years later, and 33 years from the present. Oh, Kaido, Big Mom, Whitebeard, young people. Young versions, I should say. The survivors of the legendary Rocks Pirates started recruiting. They would eventually become the beacons of power for the next generation. So that's 6 years after Oden became Daimyo. Interesting. Wano Country Kuri Beach. Shuffle. What are they, animals? Or are they just hairy people? Weird-looking monsters, perhaps. Oh, and here we go. We got the cat and Duke Dogdom. And Kawamatsu is the one who's found him. How freaky! Who are these two figures that have washed ashore? End of the chapter. No break next week. Awesome. Cool. That was a good chapter. We got to kind of put together all of most of the scabbards, and then the last 3 showed up on the beach there, which would actually equal 10. But Kikunojo is a little young, so I don't think she'll be considered one until after the older one leaves, Iza. So, wow, that was a cool chapter. I'm loving this flashback. The Oden flashback has been awesome. We got a lot of people in this one. A lot of the former people we've been seeing. So, or that we've heard about, or the former leaders of the country, I should say. But really cool chapter. I liked it. I hope you guys liked it. And until next time.